All right, we got Terence Crawford versus Diaz tonight, May 20th. Look, we got a great night of boxing tonight. We got the Tank Davis and the Welsh fight. We got Crawford Diaz. So, look, let me make it quick. I'm trying to tighten up these videos a little bit. He's defending the WBA, WBC. They both guys weighed in about the same. Terence Crawford 139.2, Diaz 139.4. Now, look, the immediate criticism is, we're tired of seeing Terence Crawford in these one-sided, boring fights. Along with, the running. People are tired of seeing him run around. One-sided fights, hugging, holding, running, just these boring fights in Omaha. It's pretty much like the same thing every Terence Crawford fight. Okay, now, he's up against up against this dude here, and you can just immediately see the height difference, the reach difference, the advantage Crawford's going to have over him. And, don't let the hype fool you. Now, Diaz, he's 19 and 1 with one loss, okay? But still, don't let the hype fool you. I think it's going to be an easy win for Crawford. I know Diaz is a tough dude. I'm not taking anything away from him, but it is what it is. So, and the fight's going to be held Madison Square Garden, New York. And remember, Top Rank did that because they want to feature this upcoming Olympic champion on the undercard. So that's the whole point. I think it's like the first time Crawford has been out of Omaha, Nebraska in God knows how long. It's been years. So, but Crawford coming off a win, John Molina Jr., TKO. Before that, he had the UD over Victor Postol, then Henry Lundy. Let me think back. Beltran, Thomas Delamore, so it's just like if you look at his resume, it's just all these mediocre guys, these easy wins. I think his best win would be Victor Postol. So, I give him a ton of credit for that one. But, now, and another thing you got to remember, that pay-per-view did 50,000 buys. Okay, so it's not a great night for pay-per-view or a great night for Terence Crawford. So look, he needs to step it up. And what I think he's holding out for the Manny Pacquiao fight. Okay, now, we all know right now Pacquiao's doing his thing with Jeff Horn. They were trying to negotiate the Crawford-Pacquiao fight, and I think they will. I think eventually we're going to get the Manny Pacquiao Terence Crawford fight. But look, if Crawford wants to become a household name, become a superstar, he's got to let his hands go. He's got to stop running around the ring. He needs to get out of Omaha, Nebraska. He needs to go back. He put on a performance like he did against Gamboa. But even Gamboa in 2014, he was small. It was just a mismatch. And here's the thing: had Gamboa been a little bit bigger, like if it been an even fight, I think Gamboa probably would have beat him. I really do. Because he had the heart of a lion that night. But looking at let me get over here to Felix Diaz. Let me look at his record real quick so we can go over it. Look, Sammy Vasquez, okay, unanimous decision. Lost against Lamont Peterson. Now, this should tell you something right here. Okay, he lost against Lamont Peterson in 2015. Now, I like Lamont Peterson. He's that classic boxer. He's that stick and move, the ring generalship. I think Lamont Peterson beat Danny Garcia, so, it kind of, to me, that's a red flag right there. If he's losing against a Lamont Peterson and then he fights this guy Levi Morales in 2016, who the hell is that? But he does have a win over Adrian Granados. You remember Adrian Broner, Adrian Granados. So, he's got a couple of names on his resume. He's a tough, rugged, just a tough, rugged fighter. So, I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but like I said, it is a mismatch. And you'll see tonight. Like I said, don't let the fight or the hype fool you, because even Crawford, he's like, I want to make a statement in this fight. I want to show the boxing fans what I'm made of and so forth. But it's the same song and dance every fight with Terence Crawford. It's like a one-trick pony. Okay, if anyone says, how do you describe Terence Crawford? He's a one-trick pony, meaning he knows one trick. Get in the ring with the mismatch, run around, dance around, jab, look good, and throw a knockout punch and jump up on the ropes and throw his hands in the air, and then his family's jumping up and down and his mom's jumping up and down, and oh great, Terence Crawford, and then they're going to show him fishing in Omaha, Nebraska. It's just like the same shit over and over and over. So, I really think he needs to break out of that mold because he's becoming stagnant, okay? And in my opinion, this fight isn't doing him any good, any justice. What he needs to do, and I said this 2 years ago, he needs to move up to the welterweight division. Okay, and I said that years ago. Like I said, I give him credit. I give him credit for the Victor Postol fight. But after maybe like the Henry Lundy fight. Okay, I mean, again, another short guy mismatch. After that fight, by the way, won by TKO. I was like, look, this dude needs to move up. But we gave him a pass for the Victor Postol fight, and then a John Molina Jr. Like, who the hell wanted to see that? A 29-6-0 John Molina Jr. Right? I mean, and I remember when they announced that fight. I mean, I was all over social media, YouTube, Facebook, saying why the hell. Now Molina, if you remember, he just beaten Ruslan Provodnikov in 2016, but he had two losses to Humberto Soto and Adrian Broner in 2014, 2015, a loss to Lucas Matisse in 2014. So why? I mean, why? And also, let me end it here. You remember Angel Garcia, Danny Garcia's dad, went to social media just saying, why the hell is Terence Crawford fighting John Molina? Like, what the hell? So he was really dogging on him in the media, and then Terence Crawford fired back, like you're on drugs, and you guys are like famous for cherry picking fights. So he just needs to get away from all that nonsense, move up to the welterweight division, because, look, Manny Pacquiao is a legend, is an icon, is a champion. He shouldn't have to chase this young dude, down to 140 pounds. So Crawford needs to take his ass up to the big boy division, to the welterweight division. Let's see how great he is.